Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Jerry.
I'm Linda.
The newcomers. I'm looking over here at this line of people like Stan and Terry and Sandra and Roxy and just an all-star cast of our viewers. And we know you guys and we appreciate you being on here with us.
Yeah, so everybody's eating dinner, huh? What y'all having?
I asked you to bring a snack and a drink. Do you have one? I'm going to make a suggestion for next time. For your snack, I did this before, but it's so good. I want to do it again. We're not paid by anybody to promote this, but these Nature Valley crunchy granola. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I got the Magnum, 24 pouches, but they are so good. I love them. She's not so crazy.
They crumble. I don't like crumbly. I like
I'm going to turn that light down.
Yeah. But anyway, we are live. We just had a long trip today. We went to Orlando this afternoon and we picked up a little one. So we have a little 3-year-old here in the house. So we've got him in the lanai watching cartoons. So he should be here in a few minutes.
Oh yeah, I'll be surprised if he doesn't show up here before too long. Hey, there's Margot and
Hello,
Steve.
guys.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming in. But I highly recommend those granola bars. They're crumbly, but man, they're good. You sneak them into the movie. They're small, about 50 cents a piece when you buy the mother load. Yeah.
Well, we should tell them about our lunch today, shouldn't we?
I don't know. Okay. Go ahead.
So we're trying to beat the clock to get back to the villages before 6 o'clock. So that was a chore because, well, we stopped at McDonald's and yeah, I know everybody's going to say McDonald's, yuck, but that was pretty much the only place we could stop before we got on the highway to go home. So we had the little one with us. So of course we got a Happy Meal for him and he's fine. But before that we pulled in and Jerry gets on his phone and we go into this, you know how it goes now. You have a line for this. You have a line for a drive-through. You have a line for, what's the other thing called? Call ahead. No.
Curbside
or drive-through. Well, we parked in the drive-through. We're supposed to be curbside.
It was full. We couldn't park in the curbside.
So we get there, we place our order, which we thought we placed our order. Then we kept seeing people get their orders and we're not getting ours. I said, oh my gosh, Jerry, you're in the wrong lane. You are in the curbside. You're in the drive-through. We're supposed to be in the curbside. So seniors that we are, so we sit there and we wait. Oh gosh, I don't know how many minutes, 20 minutes. We keep getting this kid and we kept yelling, where's our food? We got to go. So long story short and long story longer, 45 minutes it took us to get out of McDonald's. And come to find out, I did go in to talk to the lady and she says, well, you need to swipe order. He never swiped the order. We were in the wrong lane and she said we didn't swipe the order.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on that. I swiped it.
So, 45 minutes in McDonald's outside waiting. Not good.
But Jay, I'm going to tell you what I had. It was so good. It was a daily double burger. Have you ever had those? It was so good. I was really hungry. I hadn't had anything since breakfast.
Yeah. We had a big breakfast at 10 o'clock.
Big. Let me call it big. But anyway, we got our food. We fed the little guy a Happy Meal.
Yeah.
It came with a toy in it. A toy croc shoe.
Yeah, and we kept saying, oh, you're going to get a crocodile.
Yeah,
it's a croc shoe.
There's Linda and Arno. Arno, thanks again for that gift. We appreciate that, buddy.
Anyway.
Very nice of you. Did you watch the show that led into this show? Anybody? That was an aerial view of the villages, I believe.
Yeah.
My buddy Al took us up and I fixed that camera underneath the plane. That was really a lot of fun. But that was about 20 months ago. Yeah. Boy, has this place changed since then. We're going to go up and do it again for you and show you how all that bare land is now turned into streets and homes. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we've got New York in the house. We've got Minnesota here.
I saw Rhode Island.
Rhode Island's in the house.
We have Michigan and
Wisconsin.
Tallahassee, I think, Willie. Anyway.
Tony, Ann, and Bruce from Rhode Island.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're back in the villages and we're glad to be here. We have our little one for a few days and we're going to have a good time.
Let's go this way a
Yeah, you have to pull my chair.
Ann is from Michigan, Buffalo, New York. Got Pete, he's Long Island, but he's all villages now, 100%. Oregon, Sandra, you're the leader so far in distance. But I want to give you another riddle, and you will have the whole show to work on this. I'm going to give you 2 riddles, but I'm going to give you one right now. This one's a brain twister, so some of you will get it. Here we go.
And some of you won't.
What occurs once in a minute, twice in a moment, and never in 1,000 years? What occurs once in a minute, twice in a moment, and never in 1,000 years? All right, we'll come back to that a little bit later.
You got to write it down.
We saw a good movie yesterday. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Don't say that 3 times.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
I didn't really think I'd like it. In fact, when we were tired, we were like, should we go? Should we go? Thank you, Barbara. Temu, or is it Temu? Temu. It's a China place, store.
So I had purple on, a purple shirt. You saw the little ad this morning saying we were going to go live. And so I was going to wear purple, but I didn't think it would go with these shirts. So
What's that got to do with Beetlejuice?
You started talking about your shirt.
Right. Well, Beetlejuice was really good. I didn't think I'd like it. Didn't even really want to go. Glad I went. One of the best movies I've seen for a long time. It was
very good. A lot of action and a lot of special effects. Especially around Halloween, you're going to love this movie. It's really fun. I never saw Beetlejuice 1. I think that was when it came out when our kids were younger, and they probably watched in their teenage years, but I was busy. I don't know why, but I never watched Beetlejuice.
Really good. Really good. And it centers around the song MacArthur Park. You remember that song?
Wonderful.
That's a great song. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, Linda's really got the riddle. Good job, Linda.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting it. I knew we know by and large our viewers are among the very best viewers.
Got it.
Among the best viewers in the whole wide world.
They're all reading the answers now.
I knew you would get it. Yeah. See, Mike did it good. He didn't tell us the letter on there. He gave us a clue, and Brenda said she got it. So it's good. Well, we'll give you another one later on. You other people, don't look over in the comments, or somebody will.
Yeah.
And this clown is sitting in front of me in the movie. This man, he's our age.
A clown. Now he's going to rewatch it tonight.
He gets his phone out.
Oh.
And they're right perfectly through the gap in front of me. I can see his phone. He's checking all his emails. He's got his insurance bill due.
Did you get his bank number?
It's time to renew his AAA auto, and he's in there scrolling, popping, he's showing his wife and back and forth. I thought, man,
he was bored.
But
how can he be bored in that movie?
Yeah, it was right during the movie too, not during the previews. During the previews, I got to admit, I'm kind of
previews, yeah. But
anyway.
There is a complaint about that. When we go to the movies, we love going to movies. We try to go once a week. Baby doll, wait a minute. So we try to go once a week, and we go to like Sumter Landing, and that's the only movie theater around now. That's my gripe.
Chrissy, she's flying right now, and she's watching this from an airplane.
Woo-hoo! Well, there you go.
Sorry to interrupt you, but that's big news right there.
We're flying high right now. That's awesome.
Also, they want to know if you're going to be working at Bargains and Blessings on Friday.
I will be there Friday morning between 9:30. It opens at 9:30. I'll be there at 9, but it opens at 9:30, and I leave at 12:30. So if you want to catch me there, come on down. Yeah. They got the parking garage open, so it's going to be easy parking.
Easy parking and easy mugging.
Please don't say
I told her,
that.
be careful in the parking garage, man.
That is scary. I am kind of leery of parking garages. I told Jerry that today. I said, I don't really like parking garages, but it's lit up. I haven't really been in it, but I've driven by it many times. So it looks state of the art. It's lovely. So I hope it's going to be safe. Anyway, come and see me. We were talking about movies. There's a pet peeve. After the movie's over, they don't turn on the lights. And then we trying to stumble, trying to get down the stairs. I said, don't you get it? We're old.
Well, I mean, there's kind of a glow from all the blue hair in there, and you can see a little bit.
No, don't say that. But who's getting a little blue? Anyhow, but I love going to the movies. I sure wish they had all 3 of them open. That was a wish.
Yeah, we just had it's scrolling too fast for me over here. But Steve and Psyche are here. We talked to Steve on the phone today. And somebody else said they're from California. We're getting a lot of Californians here. What's that all about?
Yay. Yeah. Well, someone asked me what days I'm there. I'm on the 1st and the 3rd Fridays of the month in the morning. So the 1st week, the 3rd week of a month.
Donna's going to be a grandma. That is so good.
Hey, Donna, congratulations.
I'm wanting to call him in here and show him to you. He's adorable. He's a fantastic. Love him to death. But I'm afraid he won't want to leave if I let him come in here. He's kind of a ham.
He will come out here in a little bit, but we'll share. We'll share.
All right, I want to ask y'all something. Do you like onions? I love onions.
We do.
I don't really want them sauteed unless I'm eating fried bologna. Then I'd like sauteed onions on it. But a big, thick, healthy, big white Vidalia slab about that big on my hamburger or my bologna or my ham sandwich or whatever. I love onions, but I know a lot of people that don't like onions. Do you like onions?
We did.
Joy doesn't.
We did go to get a burger the other day, and some of you may know where we went. And we had been bragging on this burger for a long time, and we really loved this place, but it just kind of fell short on our burger the other day. He ordered for raw onions, and you got the grilled onions. The lettuce came, and he didn't like the lettuce. He likes
It's a good restaurant. I'm not going to trash it by telling you where it is. No. But it looked like somebody had dropped my bun on the floor and then stepped on half of it.
Well, they probably put it on the grill and then put their spatula on it and smashed it in the bun. And that's we don't want a patty melt.
And by the way, I said you're scrolling fast, and a lot of you are saying, I hate onions, I love onions, I hate onions. I'll look at that later. I'll look at this transcript, and I'll see all your comments and questions. Diane Barry knows where it's at. She loves onions.
Hi, Diane. How's heart? Give him a gentle hug for us.
Steve said, never onions, not even for flavor.
Oh, yeah. Flavor. They can be sweet. Onions can be sweet. They add a sweetness to your recipes when you do cook them. So it does make recipes better.
Oh, yeah, it does. Come here, bud. Come on. Let's show the people what you look like.
Come here, sweetie.
This is our 3-year-old. Come on. I'll pick you up here for a minute.
Ready? And you can wave to the TV here. You going to wave?
There he is.
Can you wave? Can you wave to him? Say hi. Can you look right up there? See that dog?
He is. He's doing good. He's a good boy, too, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And we love to fish, don't we?
They're going to go fishing.
We're going to go fishing, aren't we?
We're going to go
and
swimming.
swimming.
We're going to swim. We're going to go fishing. Look at those big eyes. Oh, my gosh. His eyes have always been huge. When he was born, oh my lands, these eyes.
All right, you go on back out there and watch TV, and don't make me tape you to the chair.
Grandpa's not going to tape you to the chair, I promise.
We love having him. He's great, but he's still here. He's right on.
What?
Yeah, ice cream later.
Ice cream.
Ice cream later. Okay. All right, buddy.
Oh, chocolate milk.
Oh, she's going to get him a chocolate milk. I'll try to hold down the fort.
Come here.
Hey, what'd you think of that pet of the week the other day? Did you watch that Saturday? Or Monday, I mean. That was 2 Labrador retrievers. One of them had been shot in the head, and the other one was born with a birth defect, and his hind legs wouldn't work. And didn't look like his front legs were working that good either. But that kind couple adopted those dogs and raised them back to health. Really amazing. Yes, they are amazing humans, and gosh, it's because it would be a definite tie down. I mean, they're going to tie you down, those dogs. But they looked happy.
Put it on the table out there where you were sitting. Okay, I'm back.
I'd like to remind you. Okay, here she is. I know some of you are shopping for Christmas. Are we finished?
With what?
Christmas shopping?
Are we finished? We're not started. My sister,
Yeah, we did on Prime Day, didn't we?
No, we just got started. But my sister gets all hers done in October, and we do some on Prime Day, but I will do a lot more shopping later on. I like to do the girls' gifts. He likes to do the guys' gifts. So, yeah, we're not done.
Oh, his name, Elton.
Like Elton John.
So goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, so getting back to the Amazon thing. I mean, I didn't mention it yet, but we've got Amazon storefront, as you know, and it's kind of a shameless plug that money that we make from there, and it's not much because you don't have to pay any more. So they give us a tiny sliver when you order from our Amazon storefront. But the cool thing is anything you order, if you went in there looking at our Nature Valley granola bars, and you ended up getting off and buying a soft close toilet seat, we get credit for that.
Yeah.
Or anything you buy while you're logged in under our link. So think about that for Christmas. We'd love it.
Woohoo! That'd be great.
Yeah.
Everybody do their shopping on our Amazon storefront.
That's right. Arno is reminding me that there is October 7 and 8 are Amazon Prime days.
That's
So
coming up.
you hopefully can get some deals, especially on electronics.
Yeah.
Be good stuff.
That'd be great. So,
All right, I'm going to give you the second riddle so you'll have time to think of it. And then we're going to take some calls, and you can tell us things you like about the villages, things you don't like. You could just complain about your husband or wife if you want to. Tell us any complaints you have.
Peeves.
Pet peeves.
Do you have a list of pet peeves?
Anything you want to talk about. All right, here we go. And I like this one. Throw away the outside and cook the inside. Then eat the outside and throw away the inside. What is it? That's a poser.
This is a hard one.
Throw away the outside and cook the inside. Then eat the outside and throw away the inside.
If you get that one, I'm super impressed with you guys.
Joy wants to know if you got a new golf cart. No, she did not.
No.
But we have ordered one.
Yeah.
And it's going to be an electric. And we did it for you.
Yeah, we did.
That's how far we're willing to go for you.
For you guys.
So we can make our rides quieter and sound better. So
yeah.
We have one coming. There we go. All right. Something I want you to tell me before we go to the calls. Think about this one. What we talked about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Okay.
And many people said the bread is the star. Well, I usually buy cheap bread. You know, the Walmart bread, it's $1.29, or the Publix bread, which is probably made by the same people that make the Walmart bread, and it's $1.79. But what if you really want a delicious sliced bread? Give us an idea of a delicious sliced bread. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I know what it is.
No, you don't.
I do know one.
Well, why am I not eating it then?
You said you didn't like it, but I did like it. Yeah, I like that potato bread. Have you ever tried the potato bread?
I've had potato bread. It's fine.
You liked it? Okay. Well, we'll go back and buy it. There was something I was going to say. Oh, someone asked about the storefront. We cannot see what you buy, right, Jerry?
Kelly asked about that. She said they ordered $1,800 worth of stuff. Kelly, yeah. Let's give it up for Kelly.
Love you, Kelly.
Everybody at home there. Yes, we did, Kelly. In fact, Amazon sets goals for its people, and we met our goal that month. That's the only month we've met our goal.
We don't see what they buy.
We could.
We don't.
We can. If I click the right thing, I can see what they buy.
Oh, okay.
But I don't usually do that because I'm busy, man.
No, we're too busy. We don't know what you buy.
I'm busy. Okay.
Well, they don't want to know if they're buying like maybe Depends or something. They don't want us to know or something like that. Let's say,
it's in all of our futures. It's in all of our futures.
Yours, not mine.
Did I spell complaint wrong?
Uh-oh. Did you say complaint?
Hey, are you complaining about that? All right, let's take the next caller.
Okay.
And our number, and last week I got somebody that said, hold that paper still and quit tilting it. That's not hard. It's hard not to tilt it.
Here we go. So
352-571-9749.
You can give us a complaint or give us anything you want to say, just as long as it's not mean to me.
Yeah, I'll hang up really fast if you're obnoxious.
Did you hear me?
We'll take a caller. Here we go.
Okay. Hello, you're on the air with Jerry and Linda. Who's talking?
Hey, this is Kelly that just spent $1,800 through your Amazon storefront.
Woohoo, Kelly, we love you. Well, so where are you from?
Yeah, we're from Terre Haute, Indiana,
Wow.
and I work at a college, and we had to order a bunch of stuff to spend down our budget. So I went through. I actually thought about it this time. I went through and ordered from your storefront, and I was hoping you got credit for it. So I'm happy that you did.
Well,
and you
thank
can
you.
look and see what I ordered. I don't have any depends on it. Doesn't matter.
We all will, Kelly, eventually.
We all will have depends.
But thank you so much for doing that. That's great.
You're sweet.
And how did Indiana State do last Saturday in football?
I'm not really a sports person. I couldn't really tell you. And Indiana State is not where I work.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
But listen, I have a question for you.
Sure.
And I was kind of hoping you could tell me. We have vinyl siding on our house. My husband and I, hope to come down to the Villages in 63 months. That's our, not that we're counting. But we are curious about vinyl down there in the Florida sun. Up here in Indiana, the vinyl will crack and look kind of crappy after so many years. Have you heard tell of anybody having to reside their vinyl because of the Florida sun?
You know what? It's a great question. We have not seen anybody that's had to do that. Our neighbor right next door has vinyl siding.
Yeah.
It's 9 years old. It looks as good now as it did the day they put it up. But on the other side of his house, two homes are close together and the sun goes by this way. So it tends to get a little bit algae or moldy.
yeah, the algae will show up. So you have to have your house power washed probably once a year. They do a light power wash, and you don't want to do it too hard. So it's a light power wash, and it'll take care of that. But that happens to a lot of people's homes.
Well, my husband and I, we would really like to have the stucco siding, but that's quite a bit more money. So
It is.
I don't know.
Is it,
I told
Kelly?
him, I said,
Is it really over the rest of your entire life?
like I told him, I said that vinyl siding will last our lifetime.
Yeah.
It will, but you'll always look at your neighbors and think,
No.
we could have had the concrete and stucco.
I think it's a personal preference. If you like it, go for it. I mean, we have seen some charming homes that have
Actually, the
vinyl siding
concrete and
all.
stucco gets little cracks in it because of movement in the earth.
That's true.
The vinyl won't get those cracks.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
there is an upside.
There's pros and cons to everything, isn't it?
Well,
true?
Kelly, thank you. And so far, you're my viewer of the week.
Well, thank you very much. My $1,800 probably had something to do with that.
No.
No,
I
not at
want
all.
to thank you guys.
Thank
You
you.
are wonderful.
Aw.
And my husband and I, we watch you every week, and we can't wait to see you when we get there.
Oh, bless your heart.
We
Well,
hope to see you.
hope we're still here in 63 months, 2 days, and 14 hours.
Yeah, I have an app for that. I could really tell you, but
That's-
we'll stop at 63 months.
All right.
That's so
Well,
sweet.
thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, she was nice. And anybody else want to call in and tell us anything about anything? And our calling show is thanks to our Edward Jones representative, Greg Pangin. He's over in Colony Plaza, and he makes this all possible.
Hello, you're on the air. Who are we talking to?
Hi, guys. This is Steve from Illinois.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, my brother lives out in the Villages. We've been out there a few times, and we're planning on retiring and getting out to be a villager. But whenever I visit there, I love the clean streets, the waves, hello and goodbye from people I don't even know when I'm taking a walk. But the one thing that I'm nervous about is the roundabouts.
Mm.
That's something that I can't practice here in Illinois. We don't have many of them. But I'm going to have to either take the golf cart or rent a car that could get cracked up if need be around those roundabouts. That's my biggest fear. But
Don't take a golf cart in the roundabouts.
What's that?
Don't take a golf cart in those roundabouts. They're not allowed.
Oh, well, see, lesson learned. There you go.
There you
Now,
It's the
my
golf.
electric bike will get me around more safely, I think.
You
I
can ride
stay out
electric
of
bikes around the
with that.
roundabouts. Yeah, an e-bike can go on the streets around the roundabouts, anywhere you
Yeah.
want to go.
Yeah.
So you can do that. But really, the main thing in a roundabout, don't enter a roundabout if someone else is in the roundabout. Wait till they pass and make sure it's safe, and then you enter. That's the rule. And it's always best not to have a car right next to you, because you don't really know what they're going to do.
Yeah. There's signs.
So be patient and take your time and
Take
yield.
your time.
That's
Take
right.
your time.
Believe me,
Yield,
we
yield,
just got
yield.
back from Orlando. Holy mackerel. We don't have any traffic here, not compared to those guys.
No.
You'll be just fine if you're patient.
Yeah, you're fine.
Well, I look forward to the slower lifestyle,
You'll
but
get it.
active in the same way.
You will get it right
And I
here.
love your shirt, Jared.
Thank
I love
you.
your shirt.
Yeah, Legos.
Well, thanks for taking my call. Enjoy your show. We'll see you when we get there.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
looking
Thank you,
forward to
Steve.
it. Thank you.
Kim Hollingsworth just commented there. Carmel, Indiana is the roundabout capital of the world.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
You know, we actually did take a roundabout in Orlando today on a side street. It was near a neighborhood, kind of a busy neighborhood, and it was a little bit different from ours. I don't think the markings was as good as ours. I really didn't like their roundabout. We were used to ours.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Yeah, we had to change lanes really quick right in the middle of it. But yeah, so roundabouts, though, I love them. I really do. I just like the flow of it all. I just don't like four-way stops anymore.
Hey, I heard some people beeping in on that last call.
Yeah, beat back.
You
in.
want to call back now? We're here. We're ready. We're waiting.
Anybody have some complaints?
How about this for a topic? What would you improve about the villages if you could? Anything you think could be improved? Donna's going to Disney Springs tomorrow. That's always fun.
Right.
You got to drive down that turnpike.
Yeah. Hello, you're on the air. Who we're talking to?
Hi, this is Alicia Young. My husband and I just moved here from California, and I can't think of any complaints. We are just loving this place. And honestly, we found it by accident when we were out here on vacation, and then we went back home and started watching your show.
Aw.
And honestly, you guys are one of the main reasons we came, because we learned so much about the villages.
Well, thank you.
And every morning I jump in my golf cart and I just run up to the neighborhood pool. It's just having a blast. We're having so much fun.
Exactly. What neighborhood did you move to? What village?
Monarch Grove.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good one. Yeah.
Alicia, you have a
You know,
great
we-
voice. You have a great voice
Oh.
for a TV. And
Yeah.
I have a
Oh,
face
okay,
for
that's
radio.
great to hear. I used it in my classroom for 27 years.
Very
I'm a
good.
retired elementary
I can
teacher.
tell.
Oh, what did you teach? Just what grade?
Mostly, well, I've taught kinder through third, but kind of settled in second grade
Okay.
and loved it. Directed the drama program at our school and
Oh.
loved every year that I taught. And I thought I'd miss it more though.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. when we retired, we didn't miss it. And we're just having fun. And that's what's good about retirement, is having fun. And the villages lets you do that. Isn't that nice?
It is great. It is great. Now I do have a question though.
Sure.
We bought a house that was fully furnished
Wow.
and it is beautiful. Like
Oh.
it is beautiful. We knew
Wow.
not to bring most of our furniture,
Wow.
but we brought a lot of other stuff. Like, I had 2 sets of dishes and 2 sets of this and that. And I was thinking about bringing some over Fridays to Bargains and Blessings.
Oh,
And
wow.
what about pillows and bedding? Is that something you guys, I don't want to take something that you don't use.
Yeah. Well, we don't do pillows. We do decorative pillows that are in your living room.
What you talking about? We
Throw
don't use
pillows.
pillows.
At Bargains and Blessings, we don't take bed,
Oh, okay.
bed pillows.
Because
But
I
we-
sleep on pillows.
Yeah. But we do take dishes for sure.
Okay.
I've got
I have a
whole
lot
set
of utensils and things
Yes,
like that. Pots.
Absolutely.
I
yes.
won't load it all up because it's just too much, but I'll bring a few boxes over this week.
Yeah, bring some, and you just drive up there. There's a door, and you pop open your trunk or whatever.
More
And-
Monday.
Oh yeah, they don't take them on Mondays or Saturdays. I don't think they take it on Saturday. They don't want people to have a yard sale and bring everything. on that day. So when you bring it, there'll be people there to help you, or they'll take it inside for you. But we're always appreciative of anything you give us.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. I'll just say one more thing. The other thing I love about here is so green. Like, we're from Maryland originally. We've been in California almost 40 years. And I love California, but I just miss the green.
Yeah.
And I just love how green it is.
Yeah, yes.
The trees, the grass, the alligators,
I
everything.
know, really. I don't get that close to the alligator. See what color.
I know, I've named the two I see out here,
Yeah.
Allie and Alex. Allie's
Very
a little
good.
smaller.
Well, thank you very much for the call, Alicia, and
Thank
we're so
you.
glad you're happy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you for
Bye-bye.
everything. Bye.
Bye-bye.
The lines are open, and that number once again is 352
Here we go.
571 9749.
Hello, you're on the air. Hello.
You have to turn down your TV.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
We can. Who are you?
This is Carmine and Michelle from Long Island, New York. I don't know if you remember, but I mailed you a T-shirt. Suffolk County
of
Highway
course.
Patrol.
Absolutely. Thank you so much again.
I still wear that shirt.
Yeah.
I bet it's the highlight of your wardrobe. Yeah,
It's good, but I got to tell you, it's shrunk over the last 4 years.
yeah, so did mine.
That happens in retirement, huh?
Yeah. We bought a place down there last year in Duval, and we're coming down next Friday, the 27th, for a week.
Wonderful. So are
The only
you like a snowflake then, or what? You're not here like half and half of the year?
No, we just come down sporadically. I haven't retired yet. I retired
Snowflake.
in January of 2026.
I see. Well, I know you enjoy it when you get here, so it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah. We always try to catch your bugs and blessings, but we never seem to come down when you're there.
Yeah. Well, sometimes since I work on a Friday, there are times when I'm off, or I go on a weekend, or I go visit. I'm going to be visiting my sister in October. So October is going to be pretty much a hit and probably a miss in October. But anyway, I do only do 2 days a month, but I do love it.
Yeah. So the only complaint I would have is they got to make it easier to book golf. We
Well,
find it
it's
very,
easiest
very,
done on
confusing
the.
because,
Did you subscribe to thevillages.net?
I'm not sure. We use the phone service.
Yeah, that's tough. If you subscribe to villages.net, it's $8 a month, but there you can put in 5 or 6 days, I forget what it is, ahead, and you usually get your tea time.
All right, that's good. And the other complaint, not much of a complaint, but they should keep the pools open a little bit longer.
You know, I read the sign last night. It's supposed to be till dusk. Anybody out there know what dusk is?
What is dusk?
And it depends what time. It depends what time zone. Because if I'm operating on California time zone, my dusk is going to be different than theirs.
Right.
But when you're swimming here in the villages at dusk, I always ask Alexa, what time is it? What times is time, or does the sun set?
Alaska, what time is dusk today?
Alexa, what time is dusk today?
Sunset in the Villages was at 7:30 p.m. today.
Sunset 7:30, but dusk is even later than that.
And
We
you guys are
swam.
lucky. Our sunset was 6:44 p.m. on Long Island.
Ah,
We swam last night until after 7:30. Didn't
yeah. We went about 6:30 and swam to about 7:30. So yeah, we were the only ones in the
That's
pool.
nice. Yeah, that's nice. Can't wait. We'll be down there next week. Well, I want to give someone else the opportunity to call in. Nice talking to you
Thank
guys.
you
Maybe
so
we'll run
much.
Thanks,
into each other next week.
Carmine.
Thank you.
Say hi to Michelle. Thank you. All right, waiting for another one.
Yeah, dusk. When is dusk? Here we go.
How come you're not saying with Jerry and Linda?
No. You're on the, I can't say it now. You're on the air with Jerry and Linda. Who are we talking to?
You're talking to Gary and Sabra.
Hi, Gary. Hi, Sabra.
Hi.
I know you guys.
Gary and Saber are our cruise planners.
Yeah, everybody.
How are you two?
We're doing great. And I got to compliment you on that shirt. I love that shirt.
Look at the ducks on there. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it is. I like that. I like that.
It's they're Legos and there's little ducks. Yeah.
It's from China.
Like almost everything. But yeah, I love that shirt. It's cute. I like him to wear it around the grandkids.
Hey, since you're on, let me ask you this.
Yep.
Our next cruise is going to be
February.
in February. Is that sold out?
The February cruise is sold out. However, we are keeping a waiting list, and I'm expecting at least 1 or 2 cancellations within the next month here. So, and that's the only way we can get a room. I mean, there is nothing available on that ship. It is sold out. So when someone cancels, if I'm on it right away, I try to grab that room and then give the next person in line a call. Yeah. So we have, we've got someone on the waiting list today, and then anybody else that wants to get on there, I encourage them to, because I go through those lists really quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the cruise after that is in August of 25, and that's, is that one sold out?
That's the British Isles.
The British Isles, we have 8 cabins left.
Come on, people. 8 cabins left. Come join us.
Yes, I would.
Amazing.
It is. If any of your listeners out there have not been on a Jerry and Linda cruise, I encourage you to come. We have so much fun on those cruises.
Yeah.
It is a blast.
Yeah.
You will not be disappointed.
So
many good.
Go ahead.
So many good friends you make on that cruise. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of them are on our call on our commenting list tonight. Like Roxy right there. Yeah.
Yep.
Eileen's going on her next cruise. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, listen, thank you guys for calling in. Do you have any complaints?
No complaints at all. We're enjoying life down here.
Dusty, keep trying, and we'll get to you sooner or later. Well, thanks, Gary and Sabra. Always good to hear from you.
All right. Good to see you.
Bye-bye. All right. Yeah, they go on the cruise with us, and they are there 24 hours a day if you need something.
Take care of everything.
So
They
super
are
guys.
top notch.
Look at here, Chrissy McKevitt. She's one of our cruisers.
Yeah.
Adam Stoudemeyer, Linda Wolkov.
Yeah.
Those are all cruisers. Pete Celebrity, Kim Hollingsworth.
Hi, Kim.
Hey, it's like a little reunion right here of our cruise.
No, it's fun. Yeah, we make a lot of new friends, and that's what's fun about cruising with a group.
Mushkey-Potamus, and we need to meet you someday, Mushkey-Potamus. But she reminds us that the pools in the historic section are open till 11 p.m.
What?
So you can go there and get stuck by mosquitoes.
Get stuck by mosquitoes. We need to have a date and go up north. Yeah. So anything on here? Oh, did you tell the answer to that? Oh.
I haven't told any yet.
All right. Hang on. Hello, you're on the air with Jerry and Linda. Who are we talking to?
Hello.
Hello. You're on the air.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate y'all, and it's fun enjoying your retirement with you. I'm only 43 years old, so I'm a little bit behind you.
You sound a lot older.
No, you don't. What does that mean?
I'm just a little curious. Are there any day spas where you can get a massage in the villages?
The Brown, what's it called? The Brown Hotel and Spa.
Yeah.
Has that. It's pricey, but I've heard good reports from it.
I know there are people here that get massages. I know there's a lot of places where you can get massages. So I don't really know. Other than that,
I'll have to ask my buddy Mike. He's had a lot of massages.
He does. Well, I know my friend Brenda and Wayne and all of those girls. Sue Mendelson, if you're out there, call in and tell us about this.
I've never had one.
No, he actually has never had.
I've gotten her some on many special occasions. I've gotten her days at the spa. But also remember, we're right between Leesburg and Wildwood and Lady Lake and Fruitland Park, and there are massage. I don't they call them parlors anymore.
No.
What do you call them?
I don't think. No. Yeah, just massage.
Just spas. I think they're day spas.
Spa, yeah, spa.
Yeah, I know. I think there's one over beside our Walmart market where we go to shop for our groceries, Walmart Marketplace. I think there's one there where a lot of our friends do. So yeah, I think you're going to find them here. You're not from here? Oh, you're saying
No,
you're 43.
I actually live in Louisiana currently, of all places, but originally from Kansas. But yeah.
Well, we hope you can come and visit the villages.
There, Mushkey-Potamus, who knows probably more than we do about the villages, tells us there is heart or a hand and stone.
That's it.
At the same mall where Walmart is,
Yeah.
probably up on 466.
Yeah, Hand and Stone. That's one right near us. So there are spas. So you're going to enjoy that here too.
Gotcha. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Take care.
Well, you're very
There you
welcome.
go.
Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
It's harder than you think to hold that up in the right spot. There's the right spot.
You kind of get glare or whatever. Are you going to tell me answer to the, every time I want to get you to get the answer, we get a call.
Not time for the answer.
It's a hard one. Hello, you're on the air with Jerry and Linda.
Hey, Jerry and Linda, this is Amy and Scott from Wisconsin.
Hello.
Hi, hello, how are you?
Great to hear from you guys. We're doing well.
Well, good. We were just up Wisconsin about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful
it's
state.
Beautiful weather, I bet.
Yeah, it's one of the most beautiful states I've ever seen.
It was gorgeous.
So what you have a question or comment?
Well, besides, you guys are like family to us, it seems. I thought it was good to finally get a chance to talk to you on the phone.
That's great.
That's
Thank you for calling. I appreciate that.
So are you near retirement
Absolutely.
age? Are you near
What's
retirement?
that?
Are you near retirement age?
Well, I retire in about 15 months.
Okay. So that you're getting close. You're getting close.
We're getting close.
So do you
My wife's about 2 years out, and she's hesitant to sell the house to make this all happen, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been to the villages?
I've been 5 times. She's been 4 times. We just love it down there.
Oh,
We
good.
just drive around trying to find you.
We're here.
If you've been here 5 times, then you are hooked.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, absolutely. The issue I'm having is, as you know, Jerry, you talk about this a lot, is the homes are so much less from a storage standpoint. So somehow or another, we got to get rid of a lot of stuff. And I'm almost looking for like a list of what do I need essential wise to take down there with me, so I don't sell stuff or throw stuff out that I might need down in the villages. It's kind of a hard thing to pick and choose, if you will.
I've changed my thoughts on that. I used to say sell everything and buy stuff down here, but if it's small, decide later. Don't do like I did. I got them, quick, and I sort of burned all those little bridges and got rid of things that I wish I still had.
Yeah.
So if it's small enough to put in a nook or cranny of a moving truck or the back seat of your car or in the trunk or under the seat, bring it and decide later. You can always put things in your attic here.
Yeah, we do have attics, but storage is at a premium. You really do have to really decide if you really, really need it. Are you really going to use it? I have china here that I brought with us, and I haven't used. I don't think I've used it one time. We've been here 6 years, and I keep thinking I should probably get rid of that china, but it's probably on the list to go. But I don't know. It's a hard decision what to take and what to sell.
Absolutely. So I'm assuming the table saw is something that should probably stay back in Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Does it fold up?
No, it does not. It's huge.
A contractor saw, my buddy has one. He uses it all the time. So sell it and buy yourself a portable table saw, and then you'd be able to have one.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
By the way, your voice, I told Alicia a while ago, her voice was so good, but your voice is like you could pour it on pancakes, man. You got a nice voice.
I think I've heard that a time or two. Thank you, Jerry. I'll take it as a compliment.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for calling in. And when you come down,
Hope to
keep
meet you.
looking. You'll see us sooner or later.
And you might hear this voice.
Yeah, I'll know it.
Well, we'll know.
Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
you take care, guys.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Bye-bye.
All right. Anybody else? Dusty, you said you wanted to call. It's wide open. We were driving in Brownwood yesterday, and I was waiting for a parking space. You know how when you see somebody put their car in reverse, their backup lights come on.
Yeah.
So I stopped because it's hard to find a parking spot in the town square. And I'm waiting, and this car behind me pulls right up behind me and honks the horn and honks the horn. Don't you love that? I love that.
Yeah, a lot of horn honking.
Put on mute.
Hello, you're on the air with Jerry and Linda. Who are we talking to?
You're talking to Sue and Rick in Minnesota.
Yay, Sue and Rick from Minnesota. So have you been to the Villages?
We have been, and we're actually closing on a house on Friday.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Oh, what village?
Thank you. Monarch Grove.
Okay. What house plan are you getting?
It is, I forgot the model, but it's got a 1-car and a golf cart garage.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Well, good.
Well,
Moonstone. I know it's
Moonstone.
not a very
It's popular.
popular, but the floor plan was perfect, and so is the location.
Well, yeah, you're right there by the prison in case they have any flea markets over there or anything like that.
don't say that. Oh, shoot, Jerry.
Well, we wanted to thank you guys because we've been watching you since about 4 years now.
Wow. Well, we appreciate
Thank you.
that. That's great. Well,
Yeah.
you're going to have a great time and enjoy the village life.
And
Thank
I'm
you.
just
Looking
joking about
forward
that.
to it.
We've asked people many times.
I know, that was funny. Good
I
job.
thought so.
You got it.
She's our kind of people. There you go. Yeah. Well, congratulations again. You're going to love it. And, let us know after you get in and get settled. Let us know how it's going.
Yeah.
We will, and we will see you when we get there.
All right. Thank you.
Good night.
By the way, a lot of you
Take care.
wonder how to contact us. Our email is villagesnewcomers@gmail.com. villagesnewcomers@gmail.com. I can't put any graphics up on a live show. And if you want to send snail mail, it's P.O.Box 888, Fruitland Park, Florida 34731. Just address that to Jerry and Linda. Post Office Box 888.
Hello, you're on the air with Jerry and Linda. Who are we talking
Well,
to?
hello, Jerry and Linda. This is Jim and Marilyn from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
It's 2 Minnesotas in a row.
Man, that's awesome.
Hey, how lucky are you?
Yeah.
Very lucky. We love Minnesota.
Mhm.
Well, we were wondering why you didn't come visit us when you were here just a little while ago.
We should have. I really feel bad about that now.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. Our doors are wide open here.
Oh,
I bet they're not.
get the not.
Well,
Couldn't
we just
resist.
wanted to basically say thank you guys for all the shows that you put on. I know you hear this probably a million times, but there are some people out here that have a little bit of hard times every now and again. And we were actually trying to decide what we wanted to do in life. And then we started watching you guys.
Oh,
And then we decided, well, we should do a lifestyle visit and
yeah,
check it out and maybe leave Minnesota. It's a little hard because we have our kids here. And
absolutely.
so that's hard to kind of decide what we're going to do there. But we are going to do a lifestyle visit possibly early next year. So when would be the best time to come when it's quieter, not so busy?
Well,
Summer. is
the
not
snowbirds, if that's what you're referring to, they come back in October usually, and they'll stay until April or so.
April or May.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it's pretty
So
busy.
maybe coming.
They stay when the weather's the best.
Okay. Yeah, we just, for my husband, it's fine. He loves being around a lot of people. First time coming, I'd like to just kind of take
Yeah.
it all in and
Yeah.
have a little bit of quietness, just to kind of, like I said, take it all in and check a lot of different things out.
Yeah.
We are going to be in Daytona, Florida here in February. So we understand that not just coming for the day is not enough. So we decided we'll just do a 4 or 5 day visit on our next time around
Yeah.
coming to Florida.
One thing to remember,
but-
even if it is snowbird season, that doesn't affect each village. Our village is still super quiet
Yeah.
and peaceful all the time.
Yeah.
But if you go to a town
Well-
square and there's a popular band playing, you're going to have a bigger crowd. If you go to a popular restaurant during snowbird season, there are going to be more people. But still, you can eat later because a lot of them turn in early. So you can work your plan around it. So I wouldn't give up on the good weather. Come when it's good weather and just, work your schedule around the times when old folks are out.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, we'll just add to a few more old folks, me and my husband.
There we go.
And,
We're not old.
we look forward to coming there to visit, and maybe one of these times taking a cruise and getting to meet a lot of people. And
That's right.
and it's been a little bit of a hard year for us. We've had a lot of health issues, but now that we're back on track,
Well,
this
good.
is kind of our time to move. Good Lord's gonna push us in another direction. So I'm thinking that this just might be the trip for us to take and check it all out and say goodbye to the kids.
Yes.
Goodbye, Minnesota. Hello, Florida.
They'll
So-
come
Your
visit.
kids, you've dedicated your whole life to them. They'll understand. You may end up doing something you really love by coming down here. If it didn't work out, you can always go back.
That's what we said.
Yeah,
If we hated it,
Yeah,
didn't like it, we can always move, And right now, 2 of our sons have moved down to Florida. So, we've really been blessed by that though. We brought 2 of our kids down. So that's been one good thing. Well, we wish you luck.
Yeah, thank you so much. And again, thank you for all that you do. And like I said, we've had a hard year. And when we listen to you guys talk, especially for me, a little bit of depression and hardship with health, watching you brought me to a place that the good Lord, I felt blessed just to watch you guys and feel better about things. So thank you so much for everything and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Give us a shout when you get here for your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You take care. And
All right.
Jerry and Linda, we'll see you when we get there.
All right.
Thanks for
Very
calling.
good.
All right.
All right.
bye-bye
We
now.
got time for another caller too. There we go. If you want to call. By the way, this phone is only on during call-in shows. We don't check it any other time. So
No.
we could have 100 voicemails in there, but we don't even look at them. So don't worry.
Yeah, we do not know anything about
While
that.
we're waiting to see if anybody wants to call, the Villages has golf cart seminars where they teach you a lot of things. They teach you it's not a toy. They teach you
The rules of the road, the rules of the modal path.
driving through tunnels, how to handle intersections, how to pass other carts, how to operate on the bridges, how to make turns, when to use your signal, when to signal, how to signal.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you after this where you can find out about those seminars.
Hello, you're on the air with Jerry and Linda. Who are we talking to?
Hi, this is Janice calling from New York City. How are you?
Hi, Janice.
We're great. You got a question?
So I literally just found your channel yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Somehow it got in my algorithm. And of course, I've always heard about the Villages and, all the good stuff, all the somewhat sketchy stuff or whatever you read about. But I'm single and I'm looking at one of the videos that I watched yesterday, because I kind of did a blitz through your channel, was the video you guys did, which was really, really very profound. The one that you went through all your expenses and you talked about, how much it costs to really live there, which I thought was brilliant because even though, obviously we all have to take into consideration what our actual expenses are, it just really gave a great guideline as to how much it costs to live there. And, I'm looking at it and I'm like, first of all, I graduated from high school in Jacksonville, Florida, went to Florida State University.
Okay.
I haven't been back to Florida in a very long time. I have mixed feelings about it, but for some reason, the Villages always held an attraction to me, so to speak. And now that I'm 66, and it's hard giving up living in New York City, but I'm still looking at the Villages to see, what they have to offer. So I just wanted your advice on, first of all, I'm single, I'm not married. I just wanted to know because I hear all the couples that are calling in, but what about the single people? Is there a large community of singles there, or is it I'm assuming it would be mostly couples or whatever. So just your spin on from that perspective, from what you see and what you know.
Well, we always give our opinion, but what's it worth really? Because we don't know what it's like to be single here. we've had many guests on the show that are single. Most of them find it swell to be here. One in particular, and you can see the show, it was about a year ago or so. She's not had a great experience here. But we always say it's what you make it, you know, and
I believe that as well.
Like I tell Linda, if you go looking for trouble, you're going to find trouble. If you look for
Right.
happiness and the bright side of everything, people are going to want to be around you.
Yeah. And there are
Right,
are clubs here. There are social clubs. There are single clubs. Not just one. There's many single clubs here. So you can check them out. They're in different areas of the villages. So there are ways to meet single people for sure.
Yeah, I'm not so much. I guess. You know, being there, not being so much a third wheel is what I'm looking at in terms of, you know, being in that, because I do believe what Jerry said is what you make it. I grew up, my father's in the Air Force. I grew up traveling around, so I'm very good at acclimating myself no matter where I am. So, you know, I feel that wouldn't be a problem. So anyway, I was just curious what you've heard the experiences have been with individuals who were single or whatever.
I'd like to also just tell you that you would feel bad being a third wheel, but we wouldn't feel bad if you were a third wheel with us. We've got several single friends that we invite on a regular basis to do things with us, and they will tell you that, you know, they come and hang out, and you know, like I think Mushki Potamus on here, I told you she knows.
She says tons and tons of singles groups, and that's what she just wrote. So she knows.
Okay.
So that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, I just found your channel yesterday. I'm going to do another blitz of all your videos because I really found you guys engaging, and I like the sense of humor or whatever. And so I just wanted to say hello and just get my thoughts on it.
Only 600 more videos to go, so you've got some binge watching to do.
Binging to do.
And I tend to do that, so that's not that challenge accepted.
All right, and since I'll give you another challenge, if you live in New York City, I think there's like 10 million people there, so you know, see if you can get about 100,000 more subscribers for us up there.
Right, exactly. Oh, don't worry, I'll tell all my friends because we're all around the same age.
Well, thank you for calling in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy your evening.
Okay, I was going to tell you about the clinics or seminars for golf carts. Just Google golf cart safety seminars in the Villages, Florida. There are two different groups that put them on, and the one that I would suggest is on the third Wednesday of every month. It's at the Savannah Center. That's in the northern part of the Villages, and they'll cover all that stuff, and you know, to talk about insurance and legal concerns and all those different things. Yeah. All right, you ready to hear the answers for the what are they?
The riddle.
Riddles. That's what they are. Okay, where's my answers here? Okay. What occurs once in a minute, twice in a moment, and never in 1,000 years? The letter M. The letter M. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
I like that. All right, but this one, nobody got this one that I know of. I didn't see it anyway. Throw away the outside and cook the inside. Then eat the outside and throw away the inside. Corn on the cob.
Okay, so now explain it.
You shuck it.
You take it,
You
throw away
that
the
away.
outside.
You boil the yellow ear of
Inside.
corn. Then you get out, you eat all the yellow off, and you throw away the inside. That's it.
So throw away the outside, cook the inside, then eat the outside and throw away the inside.
That's right.
That was a little tricky. That was really tricky. Jerry had to tell me that one. What did you
All
think?
right. I think that's going to do it for us tonight. I want to remind you that I forgot to do it last week, but the reason we can have a call-in show is Greg Pangin of Edward Jones has donated the phone. He's paying for the service, and we appreciate that so much. He's over at Colony Plaza. So thank you, Greg, for that. Thank you all for being with us. We absolutely love coming to you on Wednesdays and bringing you this show.
Yes, we do. And if you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to our channel. And if you press that like button, until next time, everybody.
Do we have a call?
No,
I heard a beep.
no beep.
She already did all her part. She did it really good. She's getting good, isn't she?
I kind of snuck it in there. I think you were thinking of something else.
She's very good. Okay. Well, with all that being said, see you when you get here. This is when I have to very slyly reach up here for the exit button.
In the stream.
End the stream.